hurting so bad that I didn't have my own vision. But what I did was latch onto somebody else, help somebody else. I can honestly tell you, if you get out of yourself and help somebody else, your life will become better. Guaranteed. So, I've mambled for a few hours here. As you can tell, I'm totally different from when we took off. Scenery's still beautiful. I'm going to show you what I've been watching for a while. It's pretty darn amazing. We have a beautiful, beautiful country. Beautiful country. Always listen to the woman. Especially the computer GPS woman. So why animal and why hardly normal? Well, when I first started on Twitter was that road trip back to LA, which I said I'd never drive long distance, and here I was driving long distance. And the guy that was interviewing me, Brad Bear, gosh, just an awesome guy, was on Twitter. So I started an account, but I didn't want to use my real name. So I used the stage name, Hardly Normal, which I used back when I played drums for a living. I was just watching, and Brad would tweet about, different people he'd interview, and, I was curious. I needed a job, and, to be honest, I really wanted to work for Brad, and bastard laid me off. Just kidding, Brad. Well, kind of. Because if you hadn't laid me off, I wouldn't have been doing this, and this is much better, and we all know that. So, in a way, I'm grateful. No, I am grateful. It's funny how don't waste a good crisis. And so I started the Twitter account, and then when I got the job and was driving across country, I did a little experiment. Now, I come from, my background is really response television, and you want to establish what's the lean-in effect, and which I've been doing today. A couple of people, if you go back and look at my tweets on July 24th, 2010, today, a day in the life, you'll see that a couple of people, tweet back, gosh, I feel like I'm riding along with you. So I did these incremental tweets, and people start saying, hey, where are you going? What are you doing? What's up? I like to call it the lean-in effect. That's why helicopter chases in LA work so great, because they're pretty much boring. You're just cars going, cops chasing them, and this aerial footage. But you want to know what, is he going to crash? Is it going to be an accident? Is he going to be shot? So you lean in from your couch. So that's what I tried to create. I call it reality twittering. As I go, I just do these, some call it life casting. I just tweet. So that was the start of it. My icon on Twitter, which is Animal yelling at God. And first off, Animal's my second favorite drummer. You're probably going to ask, who's your first? Me, of course. Come on. So anyways, Animal. Hopefully you're getting a shot of my Animal shirt. Animal is my second favorite drummer. And that picture of him, is like me yelling at God. That's what I feel like. Because to be honest, we get frustrated. We get frustrated in life. And, we hold our fists up to the sky and, just and that's hardly normal, and that's me. And here I am driving around the country, using what tools I can afford, which is free. Grateful to Pepsi that Pepsi, through a Pepsi grant, made this year possible. From South by Southwest, again, here I am, I am proof that you, with what you have, which may not be anything, can do something to make the world a better place. Never before in the history of mankind has an individual had the tools. We all have it. I'm holding this flip camera right now. Every iPhone or, Droid phones or whatever kind of phones, every phone has video. We now have the tools, and what are you going to do? You're going to tweet about how you liked American Idol, or you had a bologna sandwich for lunch, or a dachshund crossed in front, or are you going to do something to change the world? And we have power. We do. Unbelievable power. To change. I mean, it used to be big brands, had the power, but now it's in consumers. We all have the power. So, gosh, again, this is like amazingly beautiful country. This is, I almost pulled over because they said it was a scenic outlook, but I don't think you're going to get much more scenic than the rafting